Alright guys, how you all doing, and welcome to the 5th episode of my Udinese career mode. And before we get into this, I just want to say that I'm going to be trying to do double uploads when I can. So today will probably be a double upload, just whenever I can. It will at least be one video a day, but if I can get 2 out, I definitely will be. But anyway, we're going to get straight into this, and we are going to be playing Chievo Verona at home. Obviously, we are going to be using our same starting 11. The starting 11, which has worked pretty well so far, has got us into the top 4 in the Champions League spots, I do believe. And obviously, again, as I mention every single episode, Braithwaite, he will hopefully score a couple. We'll see what we can do with him. And here is how Chievo Verona set up. They've got a few decent players. They're running a 4-4-2. They've got Pelosi, who's a decent player. They've got Moretti, Cesar. You know, they've got a decent team. However, I did fully expect us to win. And in the second minute, we do intercept the ball from Chievo, not Chirova. Braithwaite is on the ball, uses his pace, gets through. He cuts inside, has a shot, and it is deflected by the defender. It was a good interception, a good block. And now in the 14th minute, Chievo are on the attack. They do get the ball in a position which I personally thought he was onside, and I still think he's onside. I don't quite know why it was called offside. I'm probably just blind. But hey, it is what it is. Now in the 39th minute, they are on the attack, and then we try and clear the ball. Unfortunately, it just goes straight into the opposition. However, we do eventually get the ball away with some headers and some strange tackles, basically flying into the ball. Now in the 45th minute, Braithwaite on the ball. He passes it to Gabriel. He does a 1-2. And he's in on goal, and I expected him to score. I thought he could just slot it. However, he got it tangled in his feet. He got it behind him. Couldn't get much power. Couldn't place it that well. And he did miss. Now in the second half, 64th minute, just around 20 minutes after the half-time break, Braithwaite is back on the ball, uses his pace. He runs through, and he shoots it across the goal. And it goes for a goal kick. So he didn't really challenge the keeper too much there. Now, 15 minutes are left to go. Braithwaite back on the ball. He runs inside the box, he does a fake turn, and then that was a strong challenge by the Chievo man. And I mean, I didn't think it was enough for a penalty, but it was definitely a strong challenge, and it could have been on another day. You never know, it depends what ref you get, I guess. And Braithwaite in the box in the 84th minute. I try and put it across goal, but the goalkeeper makes a good save, stops it from getting put across goal. And that is how the game ends, 90th minute, and it goes as a 0-0 draw. So we haven't had many scoreless draws, I don't think. This may even be the first, purely because of our attacking trio are so good at scoring goals and attacking. That's what they're there for. But yeah, as you can see, Udinese and Chievo, 0-0. I should really say Chievo Verona. And anyway, we do get 63 grand from the Italian Cup. As I said last time, the footage corrupted, but we did win 1-0, and that is also confirmation of the money which we're going to be getting for the cup, which every little helps, I guess. I mean, you get quite a lot of money for it, to be fair, compared to like English Capital One Cup. So it is what it is. Anyway, we are against Palermo. Again, I'm butchering every single name. I really only know how to say the top names because I've heard them been said in real life. But we are away from home. They're running a 4-2-3-1. Again, I really haven't seen a 3 at the back formation, which I thought that's what Italians did. They did 3 at the back, and then they had their wing backs. Apparently not in this game. Anyway, this is how we line up. Same starting 11 as last time. Even though we did get a 0-0 draw, I put my faith in this team. Actually, no, it's not the same starting 11. My bad. We do have Bubnijic. I believe that's how you say his name. In defence. And I believe that was the only change. However, Kone, in the first minute, he is on the ball in the box, but unfortunately he does get tackled. However, I just put that in to show that we were pretty much controlling the game. Kone into Braithwaite, he had a shot, the goalkeeper made a good save, and Palermo do get it clear. Now in the 35th minute, Braithwaite almost got to that ball. I think that was sort of a FIFA thing there where he slowed down, because I reckon if he ran at full pace and across, he would have definitely got that. However, Weidmer runs in the box in the 40th minute, puts it in, and somehow we don't score from that. That was almost a tap-in. But anyway, Gabriel doing very, very well, tackling the opposition in the halfway line. It just boots it over the top to Braithwaite, and then he scores. He gets his name on the score sheet again. As you can see, that was an excellent ball. It was on point. There was nothing. It was literally just set it up and put it on a plate for Braithwaite. I don't quite know how it was that good, but I'll take it. And Braithwaite does put it away. Now in the 55th minute, I just put this one in because I wanted to show you the statistics. He's made 11 appearances and got 10 goals for the club. That is an absolutely insane record. Now in the 61st minute, they have a nice shot, but Canezes, as always, is there to step up and also to make the save. And does keep it 1-0. And from the resulting corner, Canezes, he comes and catches it. And what a game, what a season he's been having so far. I mean, I know we've got Scuff at the up-and-coming keeper, but we might have to keep Canezes for the next season as well. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Now, Kone receives the ball back from Gabriel after passing it to him on the edge of the box in the 82nd minute, and he puts it away. It was a very nice passing movement from us, and Palermo are down 2-0 away from home. Oh, well, we're away from home even. And it looked like we were going to win. I'm pretty sure that sealed the deal. Now, in the 85th minute, they get a cross. Gonzalez, he reaches higher than all of the defenders, managed to get the header, but it does go just wide. And that is how the game ended. 2-0 to Udinese, thanks to Kone and Braithwaite for the goals, and obviously Canezes keeping another clean sheet and making some pretty amazing saves, to be honest. And that's how it ended, 2-0. That's another 3 points on the board for us, and I was very happy with that performance. A much improved performance than the last game we played. And now our third and final game of the episode. I know I usually do 4, but today I decided to do 3 episodes as I am doing a double upload. We are going to be playing AC Milan, which, I mean, they are one of the top teams. We really need to beat them if we want to have a good quality chance of reaching Europa League or Champions League spots. And we are away to Milan at the San Siro apparently, and they have a very good team, especially in defence. They do have Abate, Rami, and they got Marchetti in goal, who they signed from Lazio, I do believe. They've got Van Ginkel, Essie and Montalivo. It looks like they're playing a false 9 with Serci being that centre forward role. And it was a very good team, and I was kind of worried to play it because, you know, I know how good Serci is. And we were also using our second team. We did have Di Natale leading the line. Kone, Zabata, Evangelista, Alan, Gilmer, I don't know how you say his name. But we were using our second team, so I was kind of worried about this, to be honest. And Abate is on the ball in the 3rd minute, passes it into Van Ginkel, and Van Ginkel does manage to score, or so he thought, but the linesman put up his flag and said it was offside, and I happily took that. I mean, it was definitely an offside call, but it was close, and Van Ginkel could have made it 1-0 if he had delayed his run for a tiny bit because there was so much space. However, he didn't, and it kept it at 0-0. Now, Milan on the attack once again in the 12th minute. Van Ginkel, everything seemed to be going through that man, and Serci, he has a shot, and Canezes makes a good save, and it does go out for a corner. Now, in the 19th minute, we have a shot of Di Natale. Marchetti, the Lazio man, or former Lazio man, does manage to make the save. Now, in the 30th minute, Milan on the attack again with Montalivo, crosses it in, and Serci, who I already picked out before the game as one of the strongest players in the team, does manage to hit the post. Now, here he comes in the 36th minute, and he gets the ball back, has another shot. Canezes, brilliant save, and Van Ginkel had his first goal offside. He had it ruled out. However, there was no problem at all with this goal in terms of offside rules or fouls. And unfortunately for us, we are down 1-0 to Milan. I mean, it was away from home, but Milan were all over us, which was kind of disappointing, to be honest, since we had a 2-0 win, which was very good. Now, in the 43rd minute, Montalivo has a shot, and we do manage to defend it. We managed to get a block in. And in the second half, we kind of actually got into the game. We almost had a chance. Evangelista on the edge. It goes to Zapata, and indeed we do have a chance. I don't know why I said we almost. We do, and Zapata scores the most jammy goal you will ever see in FIFA. I mean, look at this. It's as slow as ever, and they just literally put it on the line for... They just tee it up for Zapata, basically. And that is his first goal for Udinese. One of the easiest goals I think anyone could have scored. But in the 83rd minute, Milan do get a red card. It was Nigel de Jong for his foul. it was a second yellow card, and whether this was a red card, it was. It definitely was a yellow card, a very late challenge, and that's Nigel de Jong off. However, there was only 6 minutes left, so I didn't know if it was going to make too much of a difference. Now, Zapata receives the ball in the 89th minute. He's running through, and I thought, can he finish it? But Marchetti makes a wonderful save. Comes out quick off his line and manages to get the ball and keep Milan in it. Now, in the 90th minute, Filocci, I don't know what his name was, made it, he headed it even, and it finished 1-1. As you can see, the stats were in Milan's favour. But that is it for this episode. Make sure to leave it a like. There will be a second upload tonight, but apart from that, that's it. Thank you for watching and have a brilliant day.